Dear friends, I want to wish you a Shabbat Shalom. For this Shabbat, the portion of Vayera. For Jews, our hearts, our minds, every part of our being is focused on the war going on in Israel, the enemy who does not stop spewing venom and hatred, and one that's spilling over many parts of the world, at least in terms of marches and slogans that they are using. And may God protect everyone. And we should definitely not be afraid and change anything in our life, and especially the way we carry ourselves as a Jew. It's very interesting that in this week's Torah portion, it begins, Vayera Hashem al Avram. Hashem appears to Avram. Now Hashem had discussions with Avram already as a prophet in last week's portion. But this is the first time it says, Vayera Hashem. Hashem appeared to Avram. His experience with God at that moment was on a different level. Similar to seeing. It was much clearer, much more conscious, feeling. It wasn't like many prophecies and in a nighttime vision. This was talking almost as if person to person. And we are told that why all of a sudden now Vayera Hashem appears? And the answer is because the end of last week's portion was that Avram was commanded and fulfilled the command of getting circumcised. And circumcision, which today is something that we take for granted, naturally every Jewish male born is circumcised. But especially Abraham, who was the first one to circumcise himself, circumcision is a tremendous commitment. It's a tremendous sacrifice for God, because you're making an eternal change in your body. You're changing your body, and it's constantly an expression of God in your life and your total commitment to God. God above who you were or maybe could have been on your own. And this type of commitment and sacrifice is necessary to really experience that type of a vision of Vayera Hashem al Avram, of Hashem appearing to you. It brings a whole new level of godliness in your life. Especially today, we don't have prophecy. But when we have a total commitment, there's a new level of godly energy that enters into us, that takes us to a different space. And today we are all witnessing, and may God protect every one of them, the soldiers in the Israeli army, who are all putting their lives on the line right now, whether they are in the Gaza, whether they are in the West Bank, whether they are in the North, wherever they are, from inside and outside. They're all putting their life on the line now with a total commitment to protect everyone in Israel, all their brothers and sisters, and to protect God's holy land. And as the Rabbi would often say, these are the true heroes of today, who are not just doing something, but total commitment and ready to put their life on the line. And unfortunately, there already have been soldiers who have been killed in battle, and God should help there should be no more casualties on our side in the way to victory. And for us, it has to waken us up. And we have to ask ourselves, what are we doing to show total commitment? This is the moment that as Jews, we have to show to ourselves and to those around us and to God a total commitment for our Judaism. This is the time when we have to step up and not do something for Israel. This is the time we have to step up and realize that the world around us only sees us as a Jew. They don't look at anything else about us. The thing that stands out about them is that, who are you? You are a Jew. And it's true, we are a Jew, because that's what influences everything I do. When I go out on work and my relationships and my successes, my career, all of this flows from my Judaism. It's all an expression of who I am. So this is the time that we have to make a big step of total commitment to our Judaism. It doesn't mean change in 1 minute, overnight, from one extreme to another. But get on that path, because wherever you are in that path, as long as you're heading in the direction of total commitment, this is total commitment. And this is what's called upon now from us, wherever we are as Jews. And then there's no doubt that God's Vayera of Hashem, God will give us this tremendous infinite energy to empower us to do what we need to do here, physically and spiritually, and in Israel as well, spiritually and physically. May Hashem protect everyone all over, and give true safety and security, and bring us to a moment when we'll be able to live in our holy land without any fear of anyone ever wanting to hurt us. So God bless you all. We love you all. I wish you Shabbat Shalom. Candlelighting time in Montreal, 5:20 p.m.